WPTV.
Welcome back to the desk. The WNBA season is sizzling before the season even tips off. Here to discuss everything is Bijan Pulley, JJ Woodards, Jason Hook, and Mathews Zoppi. The WNBA had a trade that sent shockwaves across the league as the Atlanta Dream traded for Angel Reese, sending first-round draft picks in 2027 and 2028 to the Chicago Sky. Jason, tell us what kind of player the Chicago Sky, or I should say the Atlanta Dream, are getting in Angel Reese.
Gladly, Coop. Angel Reese has been balling out since her rookie year, 14.7 points per game, 12.6 rebounds per game, 3.7 assists per game, and she has shot 45.8% from the field, which does look good, but remember, gentlemen, she's only taking layups.
She does rebound all those layups, missed layups.
Because she's missing them.
Bijan, I'll go to you here. What are the Dream's ceiling now that they have traded for Reese?
This might be a little crazy, y'all, but hear me out. The finals. That's the ceiling. We're talking about ceiling. Ceiling, I got to go with the finals. Reese's ability to be a DHO help fits well in Semesco's pace and space and motion offense. Reese is going to be in a way better context that will amplify her offensive skills as a passer and more space to get to the rim. Reese and Bree Jones are going to dominate on the glass, especially the offensive glass. In the addition of what Reese is going to be bringing in, you also have to factor in they have Alicia Gray and Renee Howard, two all-star caliber perimeter creators. I feel like, to me, that has to make things of a team after ceiling can make the finals.
Jason, what is the Dream ceiling?
I'm going to have to agree that their ceiling is to make the finals, maybe even win the WNBA championship. You mentioned two All-Stars in Alicia Gray and Ryan Howard, but also Brianna Jones, who is a veteran center for this team. It's looking like she's going to move to the center position after Brittany Griner has since left the team. And I think that Brianna Jones is going to fill that hole as the front court centerpiece for this team, a terrific rebounder. And I think Angel Reese adds on to that defensive ability for this team. So I have no reason to believe that they won't be the top team in the Eastern Conference.
JJ, what's your inkling here?
I might be a little low on them. I only picked semifinals, and I just don't think they're honestly better than New York or Indiana. Right now, if you was to ask me who would I take in a 5-game series, I'm taking the Indiana Fever in 5 games. I just think the Indiana Fever are just a better team. Now, don't get me wrong. They made a good move. This was a great move for them, but I just still think they're probably just one more move away from reaching to the finals. But I just have them as semifinals right now.
Zoppi, finish off.
It's also I have the finals. The reason why is even if I don't think they're going to beat New York or Las Vegas, but if they avoid those teams, they could 100% beat anybody else.
On Monday night, the WNBA draft took place with teams hopeful that they will draft the right pieces to lay the foundation for long-term success. Matthew, I'll go to you. What team had the best draft?
Seattle. Them not only getting Awak Farm, but also Flau'jae Johnson, a person that I thought was a top 5 pick, is crazy.
Whoa.
Sorry.
Stop.
Sorry.
Flau'jae won a national championship as a freshman with Angel Reese.
Yeah, she was carried by Angel Reese.
No, she wasn't.
Yes, she was.
She
Oh, my
was
God.
a starter on that
Oh, my God.
team. It was a team effort.
She is not good at basketball.
She's a 39% three-point shooter in college. 39.
39%?
Yes, and 50 on LSU's fast-paced offense.
She's taking like 6 threes a game.
Six
That's
threes
2.5.
good.
That's 2.5 made a game, man.
6 threes is like 8 threes in the NBA.
Well, she's not playing in the NBA. She's going to be in the WNBA, and she's not going to be very good.
8 less minutes.
Matthew, I'm going to have to stop you right there as I move along to JJ. I don't know how you follow that up. That was
I just want to say we're getting canceled, but I'm gonna go with the Minnesota Lynx. They got, I think, in my personal opinion, the best player in the draft in Olivia Miles. She averaged over 19 points a game, over 7 rebounds a game, and over 6 assists a game. She's a triple-double threat, and she was Big 12 Player of the Year. So you're already adding her to a team that has finals. As a finals contender with Nafisa Collier, who's a top 3 player in the league. I mean, McBride and Courtney Williams. But Olivia Miles, it doesn't matter if Nafisa Collier is out for 3 months. They're getting the best player in the draft, and she's going to be plug and play day 1. So I think the Minnesota Lynx really won this draft.
Jason, I'll go to you.
I'm going to go with a bit of a different look, and I'm going to say the Portland Fire because they're bolstering a very young team. They had the 7th pick. They took Iana Martin Carrion, who has a very high upside as the point guard for this team. She's easily the 2nd best international prospect behind Avifem Thiam, who was selected by Seattle. Frida Buhner also is going to be a great stretch for this team. She's out of Germany. And Sarah Williams, who is 6'4" and was in limited minutes, one of the top rebounders in college basketball with the amount of time that she played.
Yeah, glad you mentioned that. We'll get into the Portland Fire in just a little bit, and later on in the segment, I'll go to you, Bijan.
You okay?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. But you know what else was good? The Toronto tempo. I mean, Kiki Rice fell right into her lap because of Jeff Pauliuc's incompetence, and they didn't waste the opportunity. Rice has all-star upside. She's good at driving to the rim. She improved each year of her college career. She can toggle well on and off the ball. Again, they took Tiani Key, who's an athletic big with high-end physical tools, who has shown the upside to be a quality big in a playoff rotation. Shafron Shields was a steal. She would have went a lot higher than 26 overall if she didn't miss the entirety of her past season in Europe due to ankle surgery. She's a big wing that has skill she can play well in transition and has upside as a draft and stash.
While some teams make the right picks, other teams miss the mark. Bijan, I'll go back to you. What team do you think lost this draft?
I mean, the team that just catches L's left and right is the Chicago Sky. I mean, drafting Gabrielle Hawkins with the 5th overall pick when Flau'jae Johnson and Kiki Rice was on the board is asinine.
I'm gonna say it.
I know Jason Hook. Is Flau'jae Johnson. Not me though. Not me
myself.
Keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. Listen, Hawkins is she a bad player? No, but she's not a self-creator at all.
She's not a top 5 pick. No. She's just not.
I mean,
She was great at UCLA. She's not a top 5 pick.
Yeah,
That's
she's
okay.
top 10 though.
But listen, can I explain why she's not a top 5 pick?
Go ahead.
She's not a self-creator at all. Her point of attack defense is solid, but not as good as it's hyped up to be. Just because she shows a lot of energy doesn't mean she's really all that defensively. And anytime she gets switched into the post, it's barbecue chicken alert. And I question if her outside shooting is legit. I mean, for a big win, you got to be able to defend the post a little bit. But anytime she has to defend the post, barbecue chicken. I question if her outside shooting is legit, and it has to be, because if it's not, she's not a WNBA player. And Letitia Lattimore and Tony Morgan provide little outside shooting value. The Sky are drafting for fit in the win now when they're so far away from doing so. And the only reason they're doing this is because they traded all their first-round picks for the future, or most of it, for no reason. This just screams that Jeff Pauliuc is desperate to save his job, or he's
He's gonna get fired because he sucks at his job.
Facts. But I don't know if. And this screams that Jeff Pauliuc is desperate to save his job, or he's that incompetent. Honestly, I don't know which one is worse.
Jason.
So I'm going to preface this by saying that I think Ava Fam-Cham has the highest ceiling out of this draft, but I'm going to go with the Seattle Storm. You mentioned barbecue chicken. Grace Van Slooten was their 3rd round draft pick, and when she's shooting the ball from 3, it is unseasoned, stale, even frozen chicken at that point. She's got that Michael Kidd-Gilchrist jump shot.
Oh,
it's not looking good. Taina Mayer was the 4th option on the Duke team that she played for last year.
Balanced offense.
Well, she was the 4th option on that offense behind Fournier, behind Donovan, and behind Ashlyn Johnson. I just don't see why she was a 1st-round pick here. She's good. She's a good defender. I don't think she is 13th pick in the draft good. And then Flau'jae Johnson was also acquired by the Seattle Storm, and she is just too inconsistent for this team.
I've never heard frozen chicken. Like,
I heard barbecue chicken.
Yeah.
Shaq barbecue.
It's because Grace
That was
Van
a new one.
Slooten
That was a
can't
new
cook.
one. I've never heard
chicken
it
a
on
lot.
the Yeah. But anyway, I'll swing it over to JJ.
Jason Hook really hates Flau'jae Johnson.
Yeah,
but
I don't know why.
I'm gonna go with the Washington Mystics, and they did draft Lauren Betts, but they just have a logjam at small forward and power forward now. I don't really understand what they're doing. You get Angela Dolich, her teammate, who I didn't think was a 1st rounder.
Yeah, I didn't think
they
she
get
was second.
Cassandra Prosper, who, okay, that's another forward. They get the other forward from out of Old Miss, Cody McMahon.
Cody McMahon.
What are they doing? They have a logjam at small forward and power forward. I really just don't understand what they're doing. So I just have to wait and see it, but
really bad
I don't know.
shooting.
I really don't.
I mean, yeah, draft all those forwards, but
It's-
none of them can shoot, really.
Exactly. I don't know.
Lauren Betts doesn't provide any floor spacing,
It's-
maybe a mid-range.
It's Golden State. You traded your 8th overall pick for 2 second-round picks. In Flau'jae, I had 5th on my board. 5th best player on the board. I thought Seattle. I thought the 8th pick in Flau'jae was the biggest steal of the draft, and they traded her for peanuts.
JJ, I'll start with you. Do you think the Toronto Tempo or the Portland Fire will make the postseason this year?
I really enjoyed my time here, but like I said, we are getting canceled. But the Toronto Tempo, it's a Toronto Tempo in my opinion. I mean, they just have the better coach. They just have the better team. Portland Fire, they don't have a lot of name value on the team. At least the Toronto Tempo has Mayberry and Stykes on the team, both proven players in the WNBA, and they just like I said, they have the better coach, and I think they just have, like I said, the better roster, the better coach, and Portland Fire just don't have name value on the team. So I'm going to go with Toronto Tempo.
Zoppi, tempo or fire?
Tempo. The reason why is they have a championship winning coach in Sandy, I don't know her last name. Brondello. And 2 all-star type players in Kiki Rice and a nice center. Like, it's a decent core. It's going to, like, with the Wings, with the Valkyries, they're going to fight for the 8th seed. Like, it's plain and simple. This is a team that is built to win now, not built for the future, which Portland's doing. They're building like they're trying to use the draft. They're not trying to win now. It's a different strategies. Tempo's going to compete. Portland's going to tank.
Bijan, what are you looking at?
I gotta go with the tempo. I mean, Sandy Brondello is a proven winner. She's a proven winner and a proven team builder. She won 2 chips when she was the head coach of the Mercury in 2014, and she won her second chip with the Liberty in 2024. They have dynamic scoring guards in Brittany Sykes, Miriam Mabry, and Kiki Rice, who I'm very high on. Aaliyah Nye can be a solid 3-and-D guard / wing, as we saw in flashes on the Las Vegas Aces. Timmy Fangbengele is a solid starting center who excels attacking in transition, beating bigs down the floor.
And being a person who could catch passes.
Sure, not a lot of them can catch passes. And Kia Nurse as well. She provides a veteran guard presence, and Isabel Harrison provides solid front court depth as well. This is a solid roster. Is this a first-round winning roster? No, but it can put up a fight and make it.
Can make the playoffs. Can make the 100%.
Jason, finish us off for this segment with your pick.
It's going to be on the West, the young defensive-centric roster of the Portland Fire. Shook Sutton is added to that roster as well as a nice pass-first point guard. Giesel Soder is a terrific shot blocker, a terrific defender. Nico Mule, there's a chance that if they make the postseason, she is back for the postseason from another injury. That'll be 2 seasons missed in a row. This is a team that if you add a player like Flau'jae Johnson to the roster, they could be contenders.
OJ's in Seattle.
If you added Flau'jae Johnson to the roster,
I'm gonna.
How did this happen? How did this happen?
I'm gonna say the tempo. That's just my pick. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Just smooth tempo.
Just smooth the tempo.
You don't like playing in fire. Fire is very dangerous.
Like
you've been playing with fire all block.
Oh yeah, I'm playing with fire all block. I'm gonna smooth into the outro real quick here. I tried to do something, but it didn't really work. That will do it for the WNBA segment. Let's switch gears and talk the WrestleMania with Daniel Clarke. Coming up next, only here on WPTV.